I think that I like that we didn't have to mortgage the farm and we made a move. And I always say this, I like to negotiate. I will negotiate anything. Okay. Anytime of the
negotiate.
week. And everybody feels like they won and everybody feels like they lost. So to me it was perfect. It's exactly what you needed. Right. And it's like, no one's like, yes. And no one's like, oh man, everyone's like, yes, no, ooh, I don't know. I'm worried. I'm still concerned. And let's be honest, it's because our team has been elite average for so long. And we don't know.
When you dropped that term, clearly my channel loved it. They were like, elite average. They've been running with it. When you said you saw my face lit up, I'm like, yo, it's the perfect way to describe what we are right now. We're spot on with it. But even with the move, we're all kind of feeling like, all right, did we get better? Yeah. Did we get worse?
We don't know.
We kind of the same. It's like, I don't know.
That makes it great. I think that is it.
Well,
I love that.
Let's go. Like I said, it's always perfect every time. We're like, oh, if we won, I'm sure it's something in that elite that pops up. And then whenever we lose, I'm like, oh yeah, this is for sure spot on. But shout out to everybody that is here tonight. Of course, y'all are looking like, yo, hold on, bro. We got a lot going on, man. All right, you were streaming earlier today. It's victory formation in the late night, but that's the collab intro. She's streaming, you streaming. What's going on?
Well, ladies and
gents, when the good guys play on Monday, it alters the week, okay? But the one thing that you should know by now is you're going to get this content from both of us, all right? So the same way me, her, and Mark were out here, it was at Tuesday morning, and then we spun the block and we back out here tonight. This is what we do, all right? So the content gets dropped in. Who doesn't like a little double dip, right? Exactly. Sometimes you roll over and get it in the morning, and then you turn around and it's a late night. So
exactly. We're right on track. We're right on track.
Let's go. But what's the word with you? How you feeling on this here prime time night?
I actually kind of like this. So I'm one of those people that I like adversity, different, throwing it out, figuring it out, like just winging it. And we're totally winging it. And it's about the Steelers. So like, it just makes it better. I mean, I still will ask you the questions everybody wants to know. I have those ready. So don't worry. Just because it's Wednesday, we're still going to ask Thursday questions. Don't worry.
There it is.
I'm excited. I'm excited about, like, we won. Are you kidding me? We won on Monday night. I'm so excited. I've been talking trash to people about Mike Tomlin all week. So
talk. Hey, look, I've been talking so much trash every time they bring up playoffs. I'm like, I don't care about any of that hollering that playoff stuff. Because any coach you gonna bring up, they still had to get in that regular season top 10. And my boy is in there. All right. And it's not even close years wise. My guy. Hey, Sean Payton had to take off a year, coach the year before him, and he still ain't caught him yet. All right. So save that for another day. But for today, my dog, Coach Tomlin, Mike Tomlin, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, still sitting at 191, officially in the top 10 most regular season wins all time. Include all your favorites. All right. So heck yeah, man. So shoot, man, it's been a party all week. Though, Tanisha, I have to confess this. You know how I feel about the snow. You know how I feel about the cold weather. These past 2 days have changed. We're all of a sudden getting this heat wave. And I went outside earlier today and like 50% of the snow was gone. It was 40 degrees. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. It is not okay. It even has me like dealing with a little cough. I'm like, yo, what is this? Well, it's because it was 17 degrees on Monday night. My hands were ever since. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. It's chaos. All right. So just let you know, like, this is what we got going on. So I'm a little upset about that. But other than that, though, it's been a great week. All right. Shout out to the great week.
I love that. It's kind of like a Texas. That's Texas weather. We always say you travel it with your car. You have a pair of flip-flops, a hoodie, and tennis shoes. So at any moment, if it pops off, right? It's like tennies. Okay, pull those out. Flip-flops. Okay. Oh, hell. It's 1,000 degrees outside. Like, let me take all of this off. Like, yeah, that's very Texas. I love that.
Shout out to Texas there, man. Everything bigger in Texas. That's what they say anyways. All right. Shout out to the Texans in the building. Okay. But on the front end of this thing. So Tanisha, this is a fun part of the show because usually, you know, me and you, we don't get to do this together until, you know, we done kind of worked our way in. I kind of warmed the congregation up. But, you know, since it was a short week, we had to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
And with that change up, you're gonna have to see a little a different side of me for a second.
I
Okay,
can't
so
wait for
so,
this.
so Tanisha, I appreciate you. Just need you to bear with me for a second. Okay, I'm hopefully I
I
get these
cannot
buttons
wait.
pushed the right way. So just un momento. Okay. You know what time it is, baby. Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, baby. We talking about the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and my personal favorite, reliable. And we know we're getting to the end of the regular season for the NFL season, and that postseason is around the corner. So when you're talking about, money line, when you're talking about the spread or against the spread, or hey, maybe you all the way into the weeds of prop bets, everything that you want is available right here with this app. But if we talking about it, I got a reason. All right. Because we got a promo code, baby. And that is for all of my new customers. When you download the app, you make your first bet of $5. If you use the promo code MOATS, you will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. It is a beautiful concept, baby. Promo code is MOATS. That's simple, all right? But at the same time, I understand you could get lost in the sauce. Might develop a gambling problem. Shoot, if you live in New York, you got a special number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. I said you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. Gambler. Oh, all right. Hey, don't be doing all that. All right. Look. Usually this occurs when we don't have company on the channel. Okay, guys. All right. Y'all, congregation. Y'all know how we do congregation. All right. Shout out to y'all. We usually don't have company when we have to do the bill paying portion of the night. Okay. But tonight was a special night. We had some company. So now the company gets to see it when it actually happens. Shout out. There you go. All right. So you got a chance to see the magic happen. All right.
Can I just say something? Always the best part of this stuff is I get to watch you in the box, and it's like you already know what's coming, and so you're kind of like, oh my god, oh it's coming.
Look, it's seeing your face. You're like excited about watching it too, and I know it. I'm like, yo, this is bad. Oh man, like I already know she's about to kill me on this. Like, oh, here we go. And as soon as the screen changes black and you look, and I'm just like, yep, she's rolling. It's over.
Because I looked at it, I saw you, and I was like, oh, he already knows that this is so funny. Oh my gosh. It's so, you know what though? At least you have fun doing it. Like that's what makes it better. And I never know if I'm going to get the singing or if I'm going to get the calm. Like I never know. So I appreciate that.
I appreciate you not calling it screaming and yelling, because as you can see, the congregation, Rod Dolly says, great vocals, Moats. Okay, you see where we are? Hannibal calls it Lufa Vandross. So you see, I got some of the skills now. Okay, like
now, I feel like, I don't know,
chocolate drop in the building.
Are you the chocolate drop? I know that's right.
Come on, you see me? All right.
I know that's right. I think you might have friends around you that might not be telling you the truth, but I'll let them make it.
What are you talking about? This is an honest group. This is the most honest chat that you will find. Okay. This group doesn't tell any fabrications. They don't just boost my head up. No. They only speak cold, hard facts. All right. So when they compliment my vocals like this, we have to agree with them 100%. They would not say these things if they weren't accurate to the fullest degree. Yeah.
What's going on?
That's what it is.
Okay. Because like sometimes I'm kind of wondering, I'm like,
you see what do you call me?
Moats.
You see, all right. You see it. I'm just letting you know. That's how they talk about
it. That's why when I see you, I'm going to have to say, okay, guys, let me tell you the truth. Okay, he wasn't that nice. Okay, when he smiles, he didn't smile before the picture. He only smiled during the picture, and then afterwards he was so rude. And he was like, "All right, girl, nice to see you. Bye. Like it's been fun collaborating. Like you ain't, whatever." So it's okay. I'll tell the truth. It's all right.
Hey, look, it's all good. Hey, the people know. All right, the people know. I'm gonna sing melodies. That's what I'm gonna start doing from here on. I'll just hey man, get people the vocals, get people what they need. That's
you're gonna have them drop a beat.
Look, they said they're waiting on the Vegas residency. Okay, I'm working on my schedule. What had happened was me and Tanisha started doing these collabs, and we just started filling out the schedule. So I had to call Vegas and was like, "Look, bro, I know y'all want me out there for December. Can't make it. We're gonna be in the heart of a run, leading the division all the way in week 16, and we really got to do these streams. All right. Otherwise, I would have gave y'all the residency already. Okay, you know this. Yup, y'all know how I get down. All right,
you're leading up to it. It's
a build up, slow burn.
Yeah. It's all right. I'll be there. And I'll be video recording it for everyone so that everyone can see it and everyone can be a part of it. So don't worry, everyone. There's time.
Shout out.
All day I've been waiting for that moment. I'm like, man, I can't wait for this video. Like,
I already know because you were when you emailed, it was like, yo, I get to see it. I'm like, didn't think of that part. It is different too, like because the chat, it's like secondhand, like they don't see me, I can't see them, and even when the video is up, it's like, I don't see them. You're seeing it. I'm talking with that, interact with y'all.
It's the best part. That's why I always tell people too. It's like there's little things about, I mean, the things that we see that like everybody can't see that makes it more dynamic too. So it's just fun. And also, I didn't know if it was going to be like the high pitch one or what key you were going to hit on your register.
I see you. Yeah.
So I was just like, let's see what he's going to do for us today.
Well, I think it's important to keep the people guessing. You got to keep the people on their toes. Nobody wants it to just be the same over and over and over, unless you're winning over and over and over. Then it's like, hey man, don't get tired of winning. You can never get tired of winning. All right. But I get it. Some people do get tired of winning. I'm like, I don't get tired of winning. I love to win. Like, let me keep winning. I hope I never take another L a day of my life. I promise I won't wake up and be like, I'm tired of these wins, bro. I'm about to fire myself, man. I can't keep winning like this, bro. I'm bored of this. Nah, it don't happen.
Me either. I'm right there with you. You know what else is great too is I just need to give a special shout out to the chat.
Gosh.
Did you read the comments in the chat? You probably didn't. Some of them are so funny. I screenshotted them. One of them was like, my shirts with the window open. Did you know what he was talking about? I had no idea. I saw
that comment, but I had two, and I was trying to remain innocent, so I'm gonna default on no. I don't know what he was referring to in terms of the shirt with the windows open. Okay, that's the answer that I'm going with. All right. But yes, I did see the comment. Hilarious. I did see that. Yes.
Hilarious, because it took me a second. And I was like, oh my God, did I say something about a window in the chat? Like, why would he say that? Funny. That was so funny. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Yeah. And then the other comment, because I had a question about like the third down percentage or 3 and outs. And
I saw them. They followed up with the actual like information for you. That was actually dope.
I know. Yes. So we got research. So that was amazing.
They said you inspired them with the research as well. I think, if I remember correctly, I think they said that you inspired them. Yes.
I'm like, I love this chat. I'm like, this is why I'm in the chat. Yeah. It's amazing. And then all the comments. Yes, I see all the comments. Some of them are inappropriate. They're very inappropriate, but they are funny and I do laugh. So I just want you to know, I do see the inappropriate comments. I just don't respond to them, but I do laugh. I got it. Okay. I do see them, but some of them are hilarious. And I'm going to find some more window shirts just so I can wear a shirt and be like, this is a shirt with a window, because that is fantastic. That is fantastic. So yeah, who knew? Like, who knew? I literally Googled, I'm like, a window shirt. Like, what is going on? So anyway, shout out to the chat. Thank you for keeping me on my toes, figuratively, maybe literally. I don't know anymore. But thank you, chat. I appreciate all of it.
Let's go. And see, this is what happens when PhD gets implanted in this show. Okay. This is PhD talking. Okay. This ain't run of the mill. This ain't no regular. This is the highest. Okay. Elite level. So that's why it's like, yo, it's professional, but it's also like, yo, she's a researcher. She said, you know what? I need to find the answer. I'm like, yo, you really went and Googled it. You really went and researched. It's like, shout out to you. And I wish I could have saw your face when you found out what it was.
No, oh my God. I think I commented back and I was like, this is so funny, because I was like, God, what did I say? Because, you just never know. And I'll be honest, I never think people are commenting to me directly, because when I look at myself, I listen to football. I don't even, I know it's me, obviously, but I don't look at myself. I don't remember what I'm wearing. I don't remember anything. And so when I see people say stuff, it never clicked on me that we were talking about actually me. I thought it was something I said. So that's why I was like, football term, like, why would I talk about a window? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I know football terms, right? Like, I know football terms, like the hole, too many men in the hole,
headboarding, toes up. Like, we know all the rules.
Balls, don't play with the balls, catch the balls. Like, I know all the I know the football words, but I was like, window. So yeah, the masterful. Just I love this. So, anyways, I love it here. So thank you, chat, for keeping me, aware of what's going on. Also, I am the director of HR, chat, so we don't even need HR. I got us covered. Don't you even worry about it. We don't even need it.
Super qualified for the job, right? She's super qualified. There you go. There you go.
So we're good. We're so good.
Let's get it.
So, anyways, yeah. So, do you want me to start with my questions?
Let's get it going. I'm waiting.
All right.
And look, because this is our first time having this like mix of a show, blending it all together, while it being a Victory Wednesday / turn up week / celebration and everything included. We got the holidays coming a week from now. I mean, we in the heart of it. Okay, so let's go.
We are everything. Somebody was like, "What are you doing this week?" And I'm like, "Everything." Everything. All right. So, all right, chat. You all know the drill. If you don't know the drill, or if you're new here, everything I'm about to ask is the question we ask every week after every single game. These questions were brought on from super chats from people from our channels. So if you don't understand what's going on, you've got to circle the wagon and go back and you got to watch some episodes. You got to get caught up on what's going on to understand the questions. Okay. So the first question is, chat, you know how this is. We got to participate. Were we competitive?
I would say yes. Very competitive. In all three phases, too. All three phases.
Yes.
Wasn't as fast out the gate, but yes, highly competitive.
Okay. I like it. Chat, let me know. Like, I already have somebody cheating in the chat that's just giving me yeses all around the board.
You see Rashawn? Come on, Rashawn. She might ask something. Have you ever been to a Diddy party? You don't want to say yes to that now? Come on, baby.
I'm due to say something that probably isn't aligned with your yeses. So I'm just saying. So the second question is, were we consistent?
Me nervous. She said I could answer.
How are we 17 minutes in and you're already nervous?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
At least like warm me up a little bit. Like butter me up a little bit. What do you mean you're nervous already? Oh my God.
I just get nervous on occasion, okay? And look, I've realized that my life post-retirement, I'm a control guy. I like to have my hands in. So whenever it's like, hey man, we relieving that, we ain't it. You'd be like, ooh, all right.
You're in control. This is your life.
Am I really in control? I don't be feeling in control all the time, okay? Sometimes I be feeling like, all right, look, you're in the driver's seat, but are you really in control? I don't know. I think I'm driving. I'm scared.
This is one of those situations where it's like in real life, right? It's like, I am so in charge. And then everybody's kind of like, bro,
you ain't in charge, bro.
Yeah, in charge.
Do you really feel like you're in charge right now? You feel like you're in charge? Okay.
Listen, I should never. Every time I like clip a thing and I put it on my Instagram, in there there's always a part where you're like, oh no, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. Tell you, man, I be getting I get hot. You see, I get warm. I'm like, yo, I never get nervous. I'm like over like, oh god, all right, this is different because I think you are like I said, man, you're the only person on I stream with that is over here. I just get to shoot, have fun, stay out there, stay in the sidelines, stay in the shadows. You don't allow me. You be like, come back. Hey, I see you over here. What you want over here? I be like, yo, hey, man, hey. All right, where we at?
The amount of times you're like, oh no, I'm nervous. Oh no, what is she doing? I love it. It's so funny too, because like obviously I watch like all of your other shows and all this stuff, and you never say you're nervous.
I told you, I'm never nervous. I never sweat. I be here just chilling, cool, calm, and collect. I have a jacket, I have a hoodie on. I don't even bring out the hoodies anymore. I'm like, I'm shooting with Tanisha. Leave the jacket over there. Just short sleeve shirt. Give me some AC, bro, because I already know I'm be hot. I already know. Yeah. Before I even get here, I already know I'm just gonna be hot. Okay, it's gonna happen. She's gonna say something. She's gonna do something. Yeah.
I mean, listen, to be fair, you're not wrong. I mean, you never know how I'm going to show up, what I'm going to say. You never know what's going to come out of this mouth. And some people will say that's a good thing.
Jesus. See, listen, drink some water, man. Shout out to the gang tonight. All right.
So were we consistent? Were we consistent?
Very much. Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, also, we are dual streaming. Don't forget to hit the like button on both of our channels. Don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. If you find it in the goodness of your heart to become a member on Arthur Moat's channel
or Tanisha at Really Flawed.
Do we have my video?
You know what? I'll pray with you.
Okay, how about this? If somebody becomes a member on my channel, we will find a way to upload the video.
We're gonna upload this video. We need to find a way.
Wait, do you have it? Do you?
I thought I had it.
All right.
I thought it was going to be already in here from the last time.
Yeah.
I was.
Spoiler alert.
We gonna get.
Spoiler alert. We are off the rails. Okay.
You just know. Oh.
Spoiler alert. Okay. We've won 2 games. All right. We didn't get to have our Tuesday. So now we're on our Wednesday. Now we got to go back to the Tuesday. Moats is in the snow. I'm not even going to tell you what he's doing in the snow. That sounds terrible, but it's actually not. It's funny. And
I was about to say that sounds real bad.
It sounds awful.
To say how he's in the snow. He's doing something in the snow, guys.
He's doing something in the snow. Jeez. Use your imagination, and it's not what you think.
Look. It's gonna be recorded. It's on camera doing it. Oh Lord.
Yeah, now it sounds really bad. Okay, so I don't know how to bring us back from this. Maybe it's not my job too, but that's okay. But if you want to become a member, we have videos for you. If anybody becomes a member of my channel, I will have to find the video for you. I don't have links. Do you have links? I can get us the links. So anyways, were we consistent?
By the way, yes, indeed. I would say consistent. Absolutely. I would say this though. Consistent defense, consistent special teams. I was a little bit back and forth though about my full level of consistency offensively, just because the slow start, right? We talk about was it another game now where it's less than 7 points, or was it 7 or less in the first quarter? Then we talk about in the first half, that still is lingering. So I love how we finished. Like I love that end of that second quarter and then everything third quarter. I loved all of that, but that's the one part that I still feel like we can be better. And I know that's something that you've brought up multiple times as well with this offense.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think were we consistent the way I want them to be? No, but I feel like we're like consistently inconsistent. I want us to just be consistently doing something instead of we just have moment. It's literally a lull.
It lulls.
And and somebody in the chat has done the research and actually, because, this is a show that I can say whatever I want. Let's talk about the statistics that was gathered to us in our comment section. Shout out to all of you in the comment section. And so it looks like we are the 7th ranked, I believe. I need to find it because some of the things that just popped up on my phone are not what I needed.
Hey now.
Sorry about that. Okay, so we need to put this on the screen. Actually, I'm gonna email this to myself and put it on the screen.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Quarterback,
because I think we can talk about
what you're doing.
I got you. Listen, just set back. I got this. So it's on the screen, and we'll talk about it because I think it's a good talking point too for the next game, because one of the teams that we're going to play for the next game is actually on the list.
Yep.
So let's do that. So let me get back to my things. All right, most important questions of the night. Here we go. Did we get headboarded?
No. We were doing the headboarding. We did the headboard. What they say all night long. Right. I mean, they kicked the field goal early, and after that, it was a pick. 3 series in, and then it was headboard, toes up, headboard. Like we was, the neighbors was knocking. Yeah, neighbors was like, yo, y'all make a lot of noise over there, man. Yeah, neighbors was knocking. Yep, that what happened. There's some headboard going on.
The neighbors being the Ravens because they were disgusted.
You seen it? It was like, yo, why y'all making all this noise over there in the AFC North, man? What y'all doing over there, man? Y'all supposed to be getting booed. What's happening? It was like, yeah, bro, we're going to work. Okay, we got action.
I love that. I love that for us.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the most important, oh no, this isn't the most important. The most important question is coming next.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get smashed?
Ooh. Hard no. And I'm
Hard
actually
no.
and look, and I'm really excited to say that because we would all agree their rushing attack coming into this game, top
Could have
notch.
smashed us. Yeah.
Should have smashed us, right? Especially when you think about what the other teams that have been smashing us and how they've been doing it. It's like, yes, everything on paper made sense for them to be able to do that same thing, but we rose to the occasion. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You got to call in the reinforcements, do whatever you need to do, but we were ready. We stood up at attention and we did not fall when we needed to. We held it down. So shout out to the guys. Shout out to the defense.
We didn't get smashed. We did the smashing. It was great.
Facts.
It was fantastic.
Facts.
DK himself was like, took care of that. We were smashing all game, and I love that. I love that for us. I love a good smashing. Fantastic. Very good.
And look, we even smashed the X. I was like, yo, that's one of us. That's one of us.
Speaking of the X, okay, there has been rumors in the comment section that we outperformed the old D. Ooh. The new D, okay, is better and outperformed the old D.
There it is. As long as this D stays on the rise, that's all we need. They on the rise. I happen
to agree with that statement. So did RD stand up, rise, stay in contact, execute the plan, do everything we needed them to do?
You see it, right?
Yeah.
I would definitely have to agree with that, though. I would have to. And I would also say from start to finish, too. We did not start slow with the defense, right? Because that's one of the things, too, that we've complained about, right? We're like, highest paid defense. Why do we warm up to it? Highest paid defense. Why can't we get a stop when we need it? Highest paid defense. Why are we allowing teams to run the football the way that they run on us? These past 2 weeks, it's been looking more and more like highest paid. And it's also a little bit funny because we were kind of banged up, right? When we talk about not having TJ Watt out there, like that's a $40 million player that was not out there versus a team that was very hot. So to see that, it's like, shout out to the D. Big time shout out.
Period. Absolutely. Okay. Always. I'm always a fan of the D. So shout out to us. Somebody put in the chat, and I agree with them. It was the D filled the gaps. That D stood up for the most part. That D took a pill from the gas station. Amen to the Steelers stepping up, stopping the run, making it, executing the plan, looking good, looking solid, looking consistent. Yes. New D. Great job. D,
and shout out to having enough gas in your tank. All right. Shout out to the gas station, giving them what they needed to have. All right. You never want to run out of gas.
You know what they probably got from the gas station is to heat up their generator to kind of keep them going, keep them heated warm.
You see
it.
So
yeah, great job. Just fantastic. You know what?
Let's go.
And because the intro was about did we win the trade or not? And yes, we won the trade because our guys in the trade stepped up. I'm just saying. So, anyways.
I mean, low key, if you think about it, both. Yeah. Jonnu scored on your favorite play, the toss play. And then you got Rams out there.
Are you trying to trigger me?
I'm just saying it is your
But
favorite
are you
play.
trying to trigger me?
You said you like to play.
So you want to argue?
What was it, Tuesday that you said you like to play? It was me, you, and Mark. It was me, you, and Mark.
What kind of playing are we doing?
I thought I remember you said that you like the toss play. You don't like the Jonnu Smith scored a touchdown on it. That's like our third touchdown on the toss play this year. You know this. You see.
I told
Gainwell got one. Warren got one.
I told you that I would celebrate the toss play if the toss play was a reason why we won a playoff game.
Oh, this is close to the reason. This is so close. So close. I can't wait till he calls this, man. I cannot wait till he calls this in the fourth quarter in the playoff. Oh, and it hits. And just know when it hits. What? Oh, just know.
I will be the first thing we say when it hits, because I like when things hit, is fantastic play call. That is my favorite play.
Man. Come
More
on, now.
Tosses.
Mm-hmm. Come
Please.
On. It's happening. You see it heating up. Look, the toss play to Jonnu Smith looked so good. It had TG. Shout out to Terrence Garvin. earlier talking about maybe you put Jonnu Smith as like your third like big back, like the guy that we wanted Caleb Johnson to be. I'm like, hey, bro. Toss got you doing that? He's like, yo, I just it looked good. The burst, you see the size. I'm like,
Toss got him out of character.
Toss got it wild. He said, yo, put it back in the back. So I'm like, bro, you want Jonnu back to doing that? Can't. Sorry.
I mean, it's hard to go against it when nobody even touched the guy.
You see it. It was so explosive too. I'm like, yo, he looked good. He looked fast.
He did.
Yep.
And yet and still. No.
Yep.
So
I don't know if you saw that comment also where they were like, yeah, a lot of the top offenses toss play too. I was like, ooh, I wonder did Tanisha see this one just yet? Yeah. Because that's what they say. I know we're gonna talk about these lines and they got that play on their tape too.
I think their personnel is different.
1,000%.
And
absolutely.
I always say too, let me drop these. By the way, I cannot add the photos. I don't have access to add the photos.
What you mean?
I was going to upload the screenshot that I took, and I was going to upload videos for you.
Email to me. Email to me.
Okay, I'll email it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, and I am dropping our. What am I dropping? Yes, I am dropping our membership.
Wrong button. Lord.
Yeah. So
see,
if you
there we go. I was about to say I pushed the wrong button over there. I'm like, Lord, my bad. Whoopsie daisies. I ain't even read what it. I don't even know which one I clicked on to see what it said. I clicked on the wrong one. I was like, I was trying to click on to really float with your link. Yeah. Yo, y'all funny,
hilarious. Man. The comment is hilarious. Thank you for the comment. It's funny that you put it on the screen. So there's most membership.
When we done, I was like, yo, I don't even know which one I clicked on. I just know it wasn't the one that I was trying to click on. That's what I do though. I was like, yo, I was trying to click this one.
You did your best. You did your best. And then that is my membership. So anytime you join one of our memberships, you're going to get a video. Moats' video is what we're aiming for here.
No.
Like don't minimize the video.
Why are you trying to minimize your video? Okay, you are the whole reason why there are videos. If we're going to be fully transparent about this, you're the reason why there are videos. You created the video. You started the video movement. I was slacking. I was underutilizing and underserving my most dearest supporters of the channel. That's what you communicated to me in the most elegant way that only a person with a PhD could communicate to a person like myself. Okay. So I was like, you know what? When you spoke to me, it was kind of like the light bulb just
really,
like, you know what? I could see the veil was removed and it was just like, wow, you are so right. And that is why I went and just tried my hardest to just create something in light of what you do. Like you're the sun. I'm just a little shadow over here. Okay. That's how I try to make my video. Okay. So Chad, don't let
you really reach for that one.
Don't let her minimize her role, okay, guys? She's not just a moderator. She's just come over here and just be like, hey, Arthur, how do you feel about this? Hey, Arthur, what about this? No. She voice like we go back and forth. Like she keeps me on my toes. As y'all can see, the rag comes out very frequently because I'm like, whoa, I'm caught off guard here, guys. All right,
nervous.
Easy. Okay, all right.
The funny part about all of this is, first, the fact that you say that you get nervous is so funny because I just like say stuff and maybe I should think about it, but I won't. Yeah. But the funny thing is that when however you saw the video, I remember you saying, "Oh, I've got to get videos."
We got to get videos. Yeah. It was probably one of our first or second Tuesday streams, and one of your like members had joined, and they was like, "Yo, where's the video?" And I'm like, "What are they hollering about?"
You were like, "Uh-oh, what video is they talking about?"
Yeah. And when I dropped, I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
video."
I got my video. I love my videos.
Shout out to the people.
It's a lot of fun.
And you're not the only one that loves your videos. Ex-Constance Dr. T is for the people. The upper room thanks you. You see him now. You see him. Okay. All right. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with it. All right. So let's go.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, we were just talking about, I'll have to email you all the things.
Yes.
And we'll do that. But I do have something to say. One of the things I've realized whenever we're doing shows together, not everyone. I've gotten DMs on my Instagram once I post our thing, and everyone says, It's so cool that they let you talk when y'all are on the panel together. And I just want to say something.
Bless their heart, man. Bless your heart, man.
Because like in a world where I get it, like there are a lot of people that like don't want to hear what women have to say, that don't respect women, and like I got it. I understand that. But let's not put that label on all men. Like, let's not say that all men are like that. Like, they don't allow me. I don't like get to talk. It's not like hey, they push a button and my mic comes on and it works all of a sudden. Like, I am a part of the show. And so I'm just calling it out because, first of all, I think women sometimes like are put in this box of like, oh, cool, she can hit the button, she can like keep them on track. And no, I'm the rowdy one, okay? I'm the one that's the mess. I'm the one that's like interrupting. I'm the one that's like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So it's actually me that is loud and obnoxious and annoying. They aren't allowing me to do anything. So like, and shout out to you and Mark for like not being those type of men that are like, okay, you'll talk when we're done. Well, no, that's not how it goes. So I'm just saying, like, this is free flow. Like, I don't have limitations or time limits. Moats doesn't say you can only talk, 7 times the per show. Like, that's not how this works. So I'm just saying, like, so I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not like that. And we can talk about whatever we want to talk about up here. There's no control or anything like that. So I'm just saying.
And I don't give her any Jedi mind tricks to make her agree or see it how I see it. Just throwing that out there as well. But yeah, man, we're supporters, man. And I mean, this is something that we've communicated, obviously, off record, email, personally, everything included. It's like, you're up here for a reason. You bring something to the show. You feel me? Yeah. If you just wanted to sit here, man, we could put up just like a screenshot, just like, hey, we'll play your 60-second intro to your live. All right. Just in case, if y'all don't know when she goes live, the first 60 seconds, like, but I digress. If we wanted to go that route, we're not going that route because I value the PhD. I value not just the research, but also the person that'll be like, that's cute and all, but sometimes you need somebody to check you. Like I said, man, been doing this thing for a while now. Ain't never had
has anybody ever said that?
You see why it stands out so much, right? Because like, I don't think I can remember a time. Somebody checked me that on time. I'm like, bro, what you mean?
Okay.
The same way I talk about the jet sweep and how like that stands out, like it's always going to stand out.
Yeah,
that's how that is.
In 10
it's gonna
years,
be 30 years
like,
from now.
One time that you said,
"Hey, Tenny, you remember that's cute or whatever," and it was like our first one. He was like, "That's cute or whatever." I'm like early on, yeah. So when you say, "Hey, we ain't even 17 minutes in," why you nervous? That happened with like 5 minutes into the show. Okay. So just,
and that's the thing, right? And so that is further proof that I just like, no one's letting me, like, we're having a good time. It's fun. We're talking football. So I just wanted to call that out because I also don't want people to think you and Mark let me, like, no, like it's not like that. Like that's not how this works. So it's a lot of fun. And because it's a lot of fun, this is a good point in the show to mention, I don't have a good intro video. He's lying. So other than that, how are you feeling?
Live 60 seconds. Start the live at 0:00. That is, y'all know I don't demand a lot. I don't tell people what to do. But if you are interested and you're curious and you would like to see more, if you want to see a lot more of the PhD, Miss Tanisha at Really Flawed. If you want to see more of that, I'm talking a lot more. 0:00 when the live starts on her channel. You don't want to miss it. I promise you. It's worth it. Okay. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll see exactly what I'm saying. All right. I'm looking at the camera. You'll see exactly what I'm saying, guys. Okay. It's 60 seconds of everything you're looking for. All right. That's
anyways, okay. Anyways, don't believe anything. I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all he be lying, okay? Like I told y'all, he be lying.
Let's go.
Anyway, somebody said drop the link. Oh, they want the link to my channel. Not okay, just to link to the channel so they can subscribe, not to link to the video. This is a sponsored show, friends. Oh my gosh.
Look.
DraftKings did not ask for this.
But shut up the DraftKings, dude.
DraftKings is like football.
Look,
Oh my God.
We're going to get to the X's and O's. We're going to get to the ball part of it. But this is also the fun part of what Tanisha brings to the show. Otherwise, y'all going to get me hit you with the, hey, man, let me hear that X and O. Hey, all right, now, look, when they run that cover four and they run that combo where they go run the control in the post, you know what time it is, okay? You either have to have that safety sitting on that post or he's in a bind and that corner is screwed. Y'all don't want me to talk like that for the next 2 hours, do you? You ain't trying to do that. That's what Tanisha brings. Tanisha brings all this laugh and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need that.
It's the best. Leah says DraftKings know what they signed up for.
And like when DraftKings said they would do business with me, I said, "You sure? We crazy over here."
You never know what you're gonna get. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That is amazing. The Lions. Woo!
Yeah. And look.
So wait, do we have anything else that we want to say about the Miami Steelers game? Because usually we have our Tuesday where we can kind of, bring it in, and if there's anything that like stood out that we didn't talk about. I don't think I have anything else, but who knows? We can do whatever we want.
I think for me, my big thing was just Coach Tomlin, top 10 most career regular season wins of all time. Every NFL coach included, all the ones that the coach for like 1 year, even ones coached for like 30 years. Because I know people bring up like, yo, Don Shula. I'm like, you look how long Don Shula coached. Hey, everybody be like, just look how long they coached. All right, just do the math. Just do the math. All right, before you speak too loud. All right, you go let everybody know. We keep it a secret, and we ain't got to know. Just shush. So that's the one thing I want to just reiterate. He's top 10. I don't care what might happen 10 years from now or even 2 years from now. But as of today, the 17th day of December 2025, Coach Tomlin's top 10. Top 10. Most regular in a long time. It's a long list of them dudes. It's a long list. Past Dan Reese, two away from another legend. It's knocking. It's knocking. Snow, he's knocking, man. And we got a chance too, man. We got a chance. If we want to go to the playoffs, we want to win the division, we want to do what we want to do, we're gonna need 2 more. At least 2 more. You dig me? Okay. So I'm over here like, we gonna need some history, baby. I'm all for history. I'm all for celebrating. Let's get it popping. But how you feeling about this Lions team? Because I know you watched them, like, and that's the thing I enjoy about you, Tanisha. You don't just like come up here and you're like, hey guys, all right, we're talking about the Lions. They wear blue. And it's a lion, it's a cat. No. You be over here like, you be like, look, man, I've been watching them since week 2. Okay. I know everything about this person. I know that person. I've tracked this over here. I did some research on this part. And I know that they like to run this, but I ain't even tripping. Like, that's what you. Okay, that's why you're not just over here just.
Well, since you mentioned it, no.
You dig? Okay, so ladies first, the floor is yours. Set the scene. Let us know what we're looking for this weekend.
Yes, so the Lions are interesting to me for a lot of reasons. One of the main reasons being, I was one of the first people that I remember saying I think the Lions were going to regress this year because I looked at their schedule and I didn't love it. And there's some teams on their schedule where I was like, like they might be in trouble. They have a new OC, new DC, head coach decided he was going to call plays halfway through the season. I think the last like 3-4 games, they've gotten 30 points scored on them. Like they just have, it's been interesting. I'll say that, but they are so talented. Everywhere they're talented. Their running backs coach, Tashard Choice, came from Texas.
T-Choice, that's my dog.
He came from Texas.
You're right. I keep forgetting. I'm like, I'm like, yo, that was my man, yo. T-Choice, hilarious. Former teammate, man. That's my guy. Love T-Choice, man.
Yeah. And I knew when he went there, he was going to infuse that running back room, which he does. And they are obviously we're going to play another team with a dynamic running backs because they have 2 dynamic running backs. And I think the other thing, though, about the Lions is they're allowing points to be scored on them. And this, to me, this is going to be that game where I'm going to be looking at our offense and I'm going to say, okay, who are we actually? Because I feel like I've been whining and complaining about this offense, starting slow, being consistent, doing all those things. The Lions allow for teams' offenses not to be inconsistent and not to start slow because they're getting points scored on them. And that's kind of rare in a lot of ways. They've always been able to score points. That's their counteract, right? It's like the Bengals. The Bengals will let you score points, but they usually can put up points. So that's how they balance it. So this Lions team presents interesting challenges for the Steelers because I think that in a lot of positions, they're faster than us. They're quicker. They have the sexy guys like the Miami Dolphins did. Like they run a sexy offense. It always looks good. It looks pretty at home. They're pretty hard to beat as well. And so this is going to be an interesting thing. I also do think it's going to be a pretty game. I think the blue is going to look pretty with the yellow.
And look, the aesthetics, the optics of it's going. Yeah. I dig that.
It's going to be very pretty. And so for this Lions team, also on the stat that I did not email you, that I am now currently going to email you, it talks about the teams that have. So for context, so everybody is on the same page. So I started questioning myself in my own eye test because in my eye test, I see that this feels like the Steelers every game, they go 3 and out, they stall somewhere. And I started to question myself. Is it that am I seeing the Steelers stall because they're my team and I only just know them very intimately? So the stalling to me is popping out. Or do other teams in the NFL stall like we do? Do they have as many 3 and outs as we do? How do they play? What does it look like? So I asked, I'm like, can somebody help me like figure out how to ask this question? Because my brain, I was like, I think I see it, but I can't quantify it. Somebody did the research.
And look, not just did the research, they were rock stars with it, man. They gave you like a full rundown, full breakdown. I'm over here. I'm trying to see if I can get it and make it happen a little bit quicker over here as well, potentially. I just had to find the comment real quick. I was like,
no, I already got the comment. So I just sent it to you.
Perfect. Let's go. Heck yeah.
I think I have. It's okay. It's
no. If you just sent it, I get it. Yep.
No, I sent it, but you'll see what I'm saying. So the reason why I was asking that is because I feel like when you play teams that have better offenses and we stall, it's like if we're stalling but they're still scoring points, we're naturally going to be behind because we've stalled. So that became my concern because I'm like, okay, well, are we the only team that is stalling and not scoring points? Because the past couple of games we've had series where it's like 3 consecutive 3 and outs or 2 consecutive 3 and outs, maybe score, and then 2 more consecutive 3 and outs. And I started to think that can't be good. That's basically how this conversation started. So insert the research. We'll pull it up on the screen when Moats gets it. I'm not on the screen. I need to find it.
Look, I'm over here. I'm like, yo, you said you sent the email. I'm like, come on, man. Email pop up.
My email's on a 30-second delay so that I can obviously.
Now I got it. Why you got your delay? Oh, what you working? What you sending over there? That's the real question. What you be sending over there?
I say isn't the best, and I need to kind of, scale it back. So you'll get that.
All right. Let me try to quarterback this thing. Hopefully, I don't push too many of the wrong buttons, but you never know. And if I do push the wrong button, hey man, y'all can't blame it on me. Blame it on Tanisha. All right, so here we go. All right, nope, not that. There we go.
I sent you some other stuff too. If you need to play it, only if.
I think we got it right here.
So if you see the comment, it says the Steelers have the 8th most 3 and outs in the NFL. Some teams above them with more though. Lions, who we play, Eagles, Packers, Bears. So basically what that means is they are going 3 and out more than we're going 3 and out. So what I'm seeing is true because out of 32 teams, we're 8th. So that is correct. However, we're not the worst, but we're definitely not the best. And that's obvious. We've watched it. So just adding some context as to what we're seeing and the fact that what we're seeing is correct. And then I thought the next bullet was actually super interesting too, that we're 14 and 3rd down percentages. But that's better than the Lions, Seahawks, and Rams. I didn't believe
nobody would believe that, right?
Yeah.
Nobody would. It sounds crazy. Yeah.
So anyways, so that is that research of, and then also obviously the old D outperformed the new D. So
there it is.
Just in case you needed to know.
Shout out to Chris DMV 301. We do appreciate you and your research. All right, you get a shout out on the show tonight. Boom.
Absolutely. There it is. You did your research. You understood the assignment. All of that. Love it. So anyway, so that's where we are. And when I look at that, now I'm going to be more intentional because if that's something I'm noticing, and we're playing a Lions team that is allowing teams to score a lot of points, they also are scoring a lot of points. So I'm curious to see how we match up against the Lions because they do things that I don't think we do. I think their offense is more dynamic than our offense.
Mm-hmm.
I think our defense has better pieces than their defense. So it's just going to be very interesting, I feel like, to see how we match up against them. So anyways, those are my thoughts against the Lions. And they also go for it on fourth down, which I think that's what is skewing. I think that might be, though, what's skewing their third down conversion rate because they go for it on fourth down. But this year they haven't been very good at going for it on fourth down. So
at times this year, it's almost like they're overly aggressive going for it on fourth down and not necessarily in the past where it was more of a thoughtful aggression. This looks like it's almost like forcing it, pressing it at times. And that's been a little bit of the criticism surrounding them. But yeah, man, everything that you hit on, spot on. And look, you brought up T-Choice. Shout out to Tashard, man. Then I'm over here like you talking about the defense. I'm like, that's my other dog, my other homie, Kelvin Shepard. These are my Buffalo guys, man. Like when you first get into the league, man, you certain people you just never forget. And them two right there, you never forget them. Like, let him do his teammates, let him do his people, man. Like, seeing what they're doing in Detroit as a, just a homie, it's like, yo, keep killing, keep doing what y'all doing, right? But I would agree, man. In terms of that Lions defense, it has some talent, right? Aiden Hutchinson, he is a dang good player, right? But at the same time, it's like, yo, you can have success against them. You can run on them and you can pass on them. Now, the thing that they do well is create turnovers. And when you talk about how do they, get off the field, how do they make plays? How do they win the games that they're winning at times? Man, they are +9 in the turnover margin. Very similar to what we talk about with us. They have, I think, 11 interceptions on the season, and they only turn it over like 5 times in terms of throwing picks. They protect the football. When you can protect the football, create turnovers, you talked about Sonic and Knuckles, right? The 1-2 combo in the backfield, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Both of those dudes, they want to run the football. At times you watch it, and as creative as this offense is, they want you to get in love with the smoke and mirrors and play pass, because to the core of this team, they want to get in 21, 12 X with the extra lineman, 2 tight ends, and want to run this football at you. They're going to give you all the Amon-Ra St. Brown motion, the Jamison Williams motion. They're going to give you all of that, and it looks sexy. Oh, and then they running that power. They running that counter. They running that toss to the open. They're trying to pound you. Shout out to Pound It. But that's their game. And then Goff has the big arm, right? Goff, when he's in rhythm, Goff is going to make every throw in rhythm. You take him out of rhythm, you're like, whoa, Cinderella, it's after midnight. Wait a minute now. But if Goff is in rhythm, he is going to kill you. You run cover 4 against this team in the high red zone. They're running the same concepts back to back. You heard me mention it earlier. It's like, hey, that number 2 receiver is going to run a deep in. Then they come with that outside guy running the post, and it's a scheme. It's one of those things that defensively, every team has calls. Every offense, defense has weaknesses and strengths to the calls. And you get in dilemmas in certain situations, and what they're doing with certain calls is they're just trying to figure out, are you willing to bastardize your rule for this particular play? Because if you do, now I'm going to hit you with all these other plays.
Right.
But if you don't, because you're willing to protect against these other 5 things, I'm going to keep coming back to this concept. And that's the beauty of what they're doing. And that's the NFL level. Now, the difference is this. How do you stop that? Scoring. You brought it up, right? That's what the Rams were able to do.
Take him out of it.
Absolutely. The Rams were about to stop this game, but because the Rams could keep scoring, and when the Lions had a little bit of a lull, it was like now they're able to get that lead, and it just changes the dynamic of it. Now you can't just sit on this one particular situation, and those are some of the things that just keep putting pressure in. But that's the flow of the game that we talk about, and that's what you brought up in the sense of if you don't score with them, they're going to put you in a world of hurt.
Yeah. Right. And that's my concern with the team, right? Is the scoring and keeping up with them. And I think, and this isn't a knock on Jared Goff, but I think anytime, if I had a choice between making him beat me or allowing their running backs to beat me, I'm choosing him any day of the week. So it's like whatever we have to do to make him feel like he has to do more, sign me up for that. I'm a fan of that. So whatever that looks like. And he always has, I feel like he has a game or 2 a year where you're just like, oh, what are those decisions? Oh, ooh. Like, what was that? So, we'll see. But I think good point with bringing up the scoring is what makes them have to change what they're doing. And so what a challenge for the Steelers. I love this.
Yeah, well, and also the thing that we have to realize is this. most times when you watch the Lions play, the mindset is you're going to have a shootout. We know Coach Tomlin and the Steelers are not trying to create that type of game.
Absolutely.
So they're going to have certain things that they do structurally, schematically on offense and defense that take the air out the ball, take the air out the game. It's like that's what they're designed to do, because otherwise you don't want to get in a shootout with them the same way they didn't want to get in a shootout with the Rams, because you can see where they didn't match up with the Rams. The Rams wide receivers, it's like, yo, y'all play a ton of zone coverages versus Puka and Devontae. They're going to cook you, but then you will get trashed if you go man-to-man versus them because you don't have man-to-man personnel. Now you got a pass rusher, but you have a pass rusher, and it's more of the blitzing to complement it versus what we have, where it's like, yo, any of our front four can win. And that's the different part. So that's the thing for us, where it's like, yeah, we're going to do certain things to slow it down. I like us when we get to that point of being able to get after Goff, because we do have so many different rushers. And when he has to get off that spot, improvise, not full Tua, because I know some people are like, oh, it's like Tua. It's like, no. We not about to do that. Goff is still a good player. Goff can still get it done. Goff can beat you. But Goff does, but Goff drops off a cliff when his feet are no longer in rhythm. When it's not third step, fifth step, and he has to move around. You just watch the accuracy, even on plays that he makes when he's extending the play. Watch how the ball comes out when he has to move his feet. Those are the things that, as a defender, you're looking and you're saying, how do I slow this offense down? Well, we know when we force that, that's where we got to make him get off that spot. Now, the run part, that's, you know what that is, bite down on that mouthpiece. I heard Derek Harmon got a chance to be out there this weekend. We're going to need him if he is, because they want to see who has more lead in their pencil. Okay. That's what they're trying to do. They match their coach. You think about their coach's identity. He is a physical, I'll bite your kneecaps off. Like that's that energy. And I get it. It's like, yo, and their team is a reflection of that, but they are very beatable. Very beatable. That is the one thing that is like, I know how people talk about them coming into this, and maybe it's because it's the Steelers. You know, everybody's always,
we're not very good.
Everybody's God tier until they play us, and if we beat them, then they suck. So you know how it is. It's like the Dolphins were hot, we beat the Dolphins suck all of a sudden. Lions are hot, we beat the Lions are suck, right? We know how that goes. But I don't look at this team, and very, piggybacking what you said, they don't look like the team from a year ago or even 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They have flaws. They have flaws. You can see the cracks coming up. Absolutely. The other thing that I would say is this: is like, you would think because of how well they run the ball that they would be a more stouter run defense, but they allow over 100 yards rushing as well per game. And that was the part that surprised me watching the Rams attack them. It was like, yes, you can get, your matchups with the receivers, but you don't have to stop running this football. That was the part that really was like killing Detroit, because you can't get them one dimensional now. And that's the thing. When I'm looking at us, it's like, we saw how we ran the ball versus Miami. Yeah. That we need. We got to keep that. Can we bottle that up and bring it back?
Can we? And that's always my concern when you have an offense where you're like, you know it's coming. To be fair, every single team in the NFL has moments where they go 3 and out. It's not that. Yeah. It's the consecutive 3 and out.
You brought up the numbers. What the numbers say, the numbers reflect that, hey, it ain't as crazy.
It's not right. And I think it's also funny that somebody in the chat was like, oh, I'm so glad that we're in school. I'm like, you're welcome. Welcome.
And look, shout out to the chat, man. We got a very diverse chat. We got a very diverse group. I like that, man. It's good to see. We got researchers, we got ladies, we got guys, we got everything in here, man. Heck yeah.
It's so funny too. And I do get very teachy sometimes. I do have that problem. I wonder why. So it's interesting to see us match up against them. The other thing too, I was thinking about is, I know that they're at home, but I think that us playing in like a dome might actually be beneficial to us. And I know that they're at home and they're going to be loud and it's their crowd and it's an important game. I got it. But
Tanisha,
I like
we get booed at home, Tanisha. You think we were?
You're right. We get booed at home.
They talk about firing the top 10 all time winning coach at home. You dig me? Why you lead the division? You know how that goes, man. So hey, man, you think we ain't ready for the?
They were chanting that they were sorry. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't care to listen. I don't care about any of that. You said what you said. You know my energy. When she showed me it, I believe you. You feel me? I'm not big going, oh man, they changed. No. You showed me it. I support you. I believe you. Stay true to who you are. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because now you're gonna be lying to yourself. Don't lie to yourself because you ain't lying to me. I promise you. Sorry, Coach Simon. Yeah. Family friendly show. So I'm sorry these. All right, but yeah. All right. Yeah. But anywho.
So anyways, so yeah, I'm interested to see us play in a dome with perfect weather. With just like we don't have to worry about the elements.
It's not 17 degrees outside.
Yeah,
you know what?
I feel like we've been worried about the elements since when have we not been worried about the elements? Now that I think about it, since we played the Chargers, maybe. But it's just like,
that's a real life part of it.
Yeah, so I get it. I know they're at home and all of that, and their home crowd is fantastic. So it's not again not a knock on anything they're doing. It's just like I want to see my team not have to play when it's snowing on a field.
Yeah, I'm like all of that noise. We ain't worry about any of that noise. We ain't worry about none of that.
Yeah,
and I will say this too: the dome is going to benefit Aaron Rodgers more importantly.
Ooh, that's
throwing
true.
The football. Throwing through, I told you why later in the year most teams start to run the ball. You run the ball more because it's harder to throw out there when it's cold. The football is like a brick, right? Your hands are halfway numb. The air, which you're throwing it through, sometimes it's too thin, so it's like, yo, that thing just. When you back in that dome, though, you don't have to worry about this climate control. We throwing it 70 and sunny, no breeze. You feel me? He's gonna feel like he's back in California in the darkness, and that's the part for me that I get excited in. Of course, the familiarity, right? Because for him, this is his old stomping grounds.
Another rival. Yeah.
This is his old, like the same way you saw the energy come up when we were talking the Dolphins, right? Regardless of how I wanted to project it. The same when we talk about the Jets, regardless of how I wonder, it's like, yo.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Pages like, yo, certain teams like, yo, you are going to have a certain disdain if you've been in a division against them and you play them twice a year. And for Rodgers, the amount as a quarterback and him being the big dog on top of that, he's ready to come back and show, hey, man, I still run this.
Yeah.
I do feel like we'll help him, though, being in a dome. No elements. You don't have to worry about, man, how's your grip? We know you just had the wrist, right? You're still playing with the broke wrist. All of those things are impacted by them outdoor climates, man. So that is a huge positive for us. It's just weird as much as, like I said, I know we should be super scared. I know we should be talking about, hey, man, they're going to kill us, right? They're going to score 1,000 on us. Cool. But I'm over here like, bro, I low-key feel like we match up really well with their defense.
I think we do too.
I think we match up really well. Offense, like our defense, my big concern is you got to smash that run. You smash the run. I feel like our pass rush will offset some of the things that they try to do because it's so heavily based on that running game. But offensively for us, I feel like, because that Dolphins defense to me is a better defense than this Lions defense. I feel like,
I also think, and I'm going to say this, and I don't trust myself saying it, but I feel like I see it when I watch the Lions play. I don't really know if I believe in their secondary. Sometimes feels like it struggles.
I literally have their secondary is shaky. It is
okay. So it's not just me.
Shaky.
It's like, and I always say, I don't care how you do against the best receivers. I expect everybody to struggle with the best. But just watching them play everyone, I'm just kind of like, it always just feels like the thing I will give Detroit credit for, they're similar to us in the sense of they don't really get blown out. They're always in it. They're never, it's never really, it's never like a complete blowout. And so sometimes because of that, you always wonder, are they close? But then sometimes you're like, man, this defense is just, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, maybe, of course, ours sucks. So, there's levels. But
anybody's better than us. I mean, we're just Steelers. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, what are we? Like, I mean, we just
overrated coaching how that goes, man. All them Tomlin wins. 191 Tomlin wins. I can't believe all these Tomlin wins. Lord have mercy. Jeez, fired. I'm so tired of these wins. Oh, gosh. It don't just get tired of just winning all the time. 191 wins in 19 years. You don't get tired of 191 wins in 19 seasons. Like, bro, it's just so, I just hate, oh my God.
I just get so tired. It's like, it's almost like saying, do you ever hear anybody complaining about how much money they have in their bank account? I've never heard anybody complain.
Yes. And the fact that you keep just getting dollars every week is just like, bro, why is it so consistent? It's not, you ain't winning $1 million, but you just keep getting dollars. It's like, all right, I keep getting a paycheck. I'm just so tired of this regular paycheck. It just keeps winning. It's so like, if it ain't $1 million, I don't want it. I would much rather go bankrupt than just keep getting fives and tens and hundreds. I would much rather go bankrupt. You'd be like,
I agree.
You see that? All right.
Yeah.
Not I, but all right.
I'd much rather have nothing than deal with getting all of this money. Yeah, I don't understand that, but yeah. So okay. Well, I'm glad that what I'm seeing is real. I can't tell you why they look like that. I just watch them play, and I'm just kind of like, I think we have a remedy for that.
and it's going to sound crazy. And you brought up the similarities about them not getting blown out. It's largely from my perspective. I put in my notes, it's like they believe the same way we do. It's not a lot of teams that when you watch, they truly feel like they're in every single game, regardless of the score, regardless of the time. Yeah. They are just like us in that capacity. I know fans don't believe it. Fans be like, yo, no. And it's like, yo, you can just point. It was like, yo, we talk about the Bills situation. It's like, yo, if you don't believe you're in it, you don't win these next two after that Bills game. You getting blown out. You mailing it in. We see it all the time. But it's like that Detroit team, man, they feel like regardless of the score. And look, but you was holding it down. All right, you was working. You was holding it down. I was like, yo, eventually it's gonna get on. All right, eventually. Say Chester with it whooping your butt, man. God, dogs.
I was like, why did you scratch my lip?
Chapstick is smacking her up over there, man. God damn.
I couldn't even play it off. It should hurt. I'm just gonna be honest.
And I'm trying to be serious over here. And I'm like, yo, that chapstick going to town. God dang.
I was like, oh, I need to roll it. Then I rolled it. And I was like, ow. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh,
that's funny, gosh. Man. That is
Everything's
funny.
okay. That probably looked crazy. I was like, it's not working. Let me just make sure it looks okay. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Hey, look, first off, Lions believe in chapstick. All right, they believe in Carmex. They believe in any chapstick that y'all like to use. Okay, but make sure you got the chapstick elevated first. You get the chap part. You know what I mean?
And then well, because I was trying to like be engaged with you, and I'm like, and I never looked down, and then I was like, ow, like that actually hurt. And then I saw it. I could see the little thing. Anyway, okay. All right. Anyways.
Shout out. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm doing my best, everyone. This is my best.
Let's go. And look, and remember, guys, she's the professional. I'm just a guy. All right. I'm a YouTuber.
Really? You want me to go find your highlights? Let me see if I can find
No, for real. But like as a person with a PhD, there's like a level of like it just expected like professionalism, whereas like guys like myself, oh, they know he's here to cut up. I did my work. You know my work. I emailed you. I talked to you. I said, I just need the first 5 minutes. I got to drop the video. That's the only thing I have to worry about. After that, it is what it is.
I did notice something.
Yeah.
When I looked at NFL.com, you actually have stats on there. I'm pretty sure when I look at NFL.com, I don't have any stats.
And
so on here, it says that you weigh 6 foot, 224 pounds, and your arm span. Like it has all your details on here. How does it have your information and not my information? One of us is this.
What they call AI. What they say is AI. That's got to be AI. It looks like
it. Were your hands measured 8 3/4? That's
that sounds like AI. That's what it sounds like. A bunch of artificial intelligence, and they're just throwing out numbers and just creating stuff.
Did you go to James Madison?
I don't know what you're talking about. I go to the school of YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. It's so
funny how I can Google information.
I'm just a YouTuber.
Let's see.
I'm just a YouTuber.
You just keep talking. I'll look at your football stats. Are you finished? While you were playing in the NFL for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I was supposed to be asking you. You know, what did Vegas say about the Lions? How do they feel about this matchup? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be talking about. What are you talking about? We got time for that nonsense.
Career stats. Let's see. Let's see if we need to put up career stats of the one and only Arthur Moats. You know, there can only be one. There can only be one.
No.
Did you know that you had 16 and a half sacks your playing career?
Tanisha, are you ready for this? All the one and onlys. Shout out to all my one and onlys that got immortalized this weekend, man. I was so happy to be there to see the guys, the trio, Big Ben, Marquise Pouncey, Joey Porter Sr. Those are the man, the myth, the legends. Those are the guys. Shout out to the new Hall of Honor
Did you know
members.
that
All
you
right,
played
those are the
121
guys.
career games?
Shout out to 55. Shout out to 53. Shout out to 7. That's
amazing.
Okay,
These
and we're gonna talk,
really
guys.
amazing.
No.
Really
I don't know what
16
you're talking
and a half sacks.
Are you done?
Hey,
Are
chat,
you
let me know if anybody in the
you
chat, if you have gotten 1 sack in the NFL, let me know in the chat.
What is your deal?
Because I know somebody that has gotten 16.5. Okay, I've gotten 0. So let me know in the chat if anybody in the chat has gotten 1 sack in the NFL. Hey, look, I would like to know that.
You are
or what about 90? What about 92? Or sorry, 136 solo tackles. If you're watching this, let me know if you've ever gotten 136 solo tackles in the NFL. Actually, I'll just take 1 tackle. Just let me know if you've gotten 1 tackle in the NFL, because I haven't. You know, I'm just up here. I can't even put on chapstick correctly. Okay, I can't even put on chapstick correctly.
Anywho,
I'm
okay.
doing my best.
I'm just a YouTuber. Okay, I'm not hearing any of this. I'm actively a YouTuber. I live in the YouTube space. Okay, I'm an active YouTube member. Okay, that's what I am. I'm a YouTuber. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a YouTuber.
Chat. If you're in the chat, let me know if you played in 1 NFL game. I am talking to somebody that has played in 121. That's crazy.
What's really 121?
121. Next time I'm in charge, I'll have to make sure that I put all of your stats on the screen so that everybody can see.
No, man. Look, man,
since you're just
I'm
a guy.
YouTuber, and let me just be a YouTuber. I just come up here. I just try to hang with my friends. Hope that my technology's the way they're supposed to. So I don't be stressing over here. That's all I try to do. Okay, guys, that's all we're doing.
This is great. 121 games. Wow. Wow.
What is Woo!
Wow. Let me know if anybody has had any tackles in the NFL. Just 1. If you've had 1 tackle in the NFL, let me know. If you've had 1 sack in the NFL, put that in the chat. If you ever have had your name announced as you're running out on the field at Heinz Field, because that's what it was at the time, let me know in the chat if you have had that experience of running out of the tunnel with a Steelers uniform on the field to play football. Just let me know. Let me know, because some of you might have. And also, the sack one is huge. You know what? He's had 16.5. So if you have had 0.5, let me know in the chat. If you just had 0.5. Because I haven't, okay? I don't even know how to apply chapstick to my lips, apparently. Okay? So, a chapstick getting a sack, come on. That's not, come on, So just
shout out to PhDs, guys. Just shout out to PhDs.
Yeah.
Okay. One day we all will be doctors. Okay, and we'll be able to just masterfully just shift the whole show the way that she just does. I don't even know how she did this. We were one direction, and then she's just like, "Nope, come here." All right, so shout out to PhD people. Okay,
I've been told I'm a little aggressive. It's fine, but the difference is they can go get a PhD, but they cannot just go on the Steelers field and play football for 121 games.
We're not going to minimize the ability to go get a PhD. It ain't as simple as you make it sound. There are not this. Oh, just wake up and go get your PhD tomorrow. Not so fast.
They can work for it.
They can work to get in the NFL. 44-year-old Phillip Rivers started a game.
Do you think they'd get 16.5 sacks?
We'll never know.
See?
We'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
I almost got you. I almost got you.
We'll never know. There we go. Let's go.
Listen, nobody will ever understand. If you're watching this on live, if you're in the chat, if you're in playback, you don't understand. We almost just had a moment where Arthur Moats was going to tell us exactly who he was. Okay?
We'll never know.
We almost did.
Anything is possible. Everybody is capable. There. If you're willing to put your hand in the pile, you're capable to make a play. That's what I was told, and I just bought into that. And if I can buy into that, just a little old guy from Portsmouth, Virginia, the 757 Norfolk VA board, children of the King's Daughter Hospital. If little old me can do it, then anybody can do it. Okay. I'm a
Listen,
firm believer in that. Okay.
listen,
Yep.
that's cute
Yep.
and all, but that little media
Mm-hmm.
training you're trying to use right
Yep.
now,
Nope.
no,
Nope.
we are. It's
Nope.
okay. We all know what time it
Nope.
is. We're all here for
Mm-hmm.
you. We know what time it is. It's fine.
Just a guy.
It's fine.
Just
It's
a guy. Okay.
121 games.
Yeah.
I haven't seen not one person in the chat put half a sack.
That's because we got some supers that came in. They dropped some super chats. We're gonna get to those. That's the only reason. Otherwise, they would have done that. But they're a little preoccupied, and I get it. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just go ahead. And why is your Wi-Fi acting like this? Why is your Wi-Fi acting like this?
Hey, look, I have no clue. Hey, look, 1 minute is perfect, it's fine. Then I'm like, yo, why
How
are you
many
acting
tabs do you have
janky?
open?
Shoot, I ain't have a lot open. Just like my normal. All right, is it doing it again?
Nope, it's getting better.
All right, come on, man. Come on. I'm over here like, man, I got everything closed. I'm over here closing out my technical support. I'm like, do I want to close out my notes? Because that's like the next thing. I'm like, we get into the edge of this thing.
We're not taking down the notes. Absolutely.
I was like,
anyway,
take down the notes.
So,
all right.
And I'll let you get to the super chats, and I'll just let me know on replay, also on playback if you're watching this. Let me know if you've had 121 career starts. That would be great. Let me know if you've had one sack, half a sack on the football field comment section. Thank you. Just let me know those things. 92 assisted tackles also. You know what? So let me know if any of you have had one assisted tackle.
Why are y'all bringing these numbers up? Anywho, we're going to get to these super chats. We're not about to do this. Okay, guys? It is super chat time. Shout out to the super chat. Shout out to, who's this? We got Champ JR 15. Salute you, JR 15. We appreciate you from the heart. He says, we have a chance. There are no clear-cut great, with emphasis, teams outside of the Broncos, in my opinion. Now, Tanisha, Champ's opinion is that the Broncos are a great team, and he doesn't feel like there are any other great teams, quote unquote, outside of them. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like there are any other great teams? And do you first feel like the Broncos are a great team?
No, I don't think the Broncos are a great team. I think they're a good team. I think they're fully capable. I think they also are leaky and suspect as well. So, and again, I think they look great. I think defense, they look phenomenal. I just think there are times when I watch them play where I'm like, what is this team? Like, what is this? Because to me, to be great, you're great very often. When I watch you play, you're great. And when I watch you play, I expect you to do great things. When I watch the Broncos play, I'm just not sure what I'm going to get exactly. They also sometimes take a little bit of time to warm up, or they come out really hot and then they get cold and then they have to kick it back up. So do I think that they're a good team? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they're built correctly. They have a great coach. They're all the right things. You also still have a second-year quarterback, and you just have a second-year quarterback. Like this sometimes.
And depending on how you may perceive said second-year quarterback, you might feel like there are some limitations still surrounding that quarterback.
Yeah.
I feel very similar. I don't look at the Broncos as a great team. I look at them kind of like I was looking at the Colts early on with Daniel Jones when we knocked them off. And it was like, hey, they're a great team. They're scary. And it's like, I know I should be fearful. I know everybody around me is telling me I should feel like I'm in danger, but I'm sorry. I don't. Now, the one thing I will say is this: they're very resilient. They have a little bit of that zombie type of game to them, right? They're going to push it all the way to the end of the game, regardless of how they look throughout those first 3.5 quarters. They are going to find a way to execute down the stretch. They do that really well. They protect the ball also. And their defense, when healthy, is top notch. Those are some of the things that really, to me, make the Broncos, a challenging team. And Sean Payton does do a good job offensively of scheming certain things up. So when you throw all of that in there, that's what makes it tough. And then playing them in Denver, right? One of the big things that they're trying to get is that home field advantage, because they know going to Denver to play is a tough ask. Most places in terms of the road, you're not tripping on, but it's the elevation part. That does have an impact on you. Speaking from personal experience. Yeah, it for sure. Like, it takes you a quarter or two to get all the way acclimated. The same when we watch the Dolphins come up early and try to get acclimated to the snow, and we're like, you cold for nothing. That's what that is when you go out to Denver. It's like, you can go out there 2 days early. It doesn't matter. Nothing is going to prepare you for that first quarter. And those are some of the things that you have to be prepared to deal with Denver, especially late in the game. So that's, to me, how I view them. But I don't look at them as a great team. I look at them as a very beatable team. I'm trying to think of like a great team.
I do have a
what do you
question for
have?
you though.
Yeah.
How many playoff games did you play in when you played in the NFL?
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. You know, so I've been YouTubing for a while now. I've definitely, and I won playoff games too. I remember that part. I do remember that part just because Pittsburgh, y'all remind us a lot about winning playoff games because we as a collective won them. I remember that y'all told me in the chat. So yeah, we all won those playoff games together. We as in you too, Tanisha. You won them as well.
How many
you were
playoff
with
games
us.
did you play in, and how many did you win?
Tanisha, you were with us. You went for all of them. Yeah.
No,
you know that. Yeah. Yep.
no.
Yes, you were.
I'm asking,
one band, one sound.
did you actually?
One band, one sound.
So I need to go to Google.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Say less.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anywho.
Wait,
all right. Shout out to Chance.
5 in the chat. Is that accurate? If we get the number, will you confirm or deny?
I'm trying to think actually. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think he's one off. Hold on. Let me count. I was going to say, because let's see. Wild card in 14, lost to the Ravens. Won Bengals, lost Broncos. That's 3. Then Dolphins won that. Won Kansas City. So that'd give us 5. Then lost AFC Championship, Patriots, and then Jaguars. Yeah. 17.
So how many is that? So
that's what? 6. Is that 6 or 7? The kids doing right. my son would not allow me to say 6, 7 on this show, and he would look at me like, Pops, what's going on with you, baby? So that was for you, Gray. That was for you, G Money. All right. I did it live. Everybody saw me, okay? Just for you. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Okay, just wondering for my stat keeping notes. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So if I remember, that should be 7 actually.
And out of those, how many did you win?
Let's see. We won 2. So it was 1. I was 3 and 4. 3 and 4 in the postseason.
Okay.
Yeah. But I say because Cincinnati, Miami, Kansas City. Yep. And then we lost to Baltimore, New England, Jacksonville, and who else? Oh, the Broncos when they won the Super Bowl. That's the other team. Peyton freaking Manning. The fake slide. And I still got. Was
that the Martavius Bryant that had the pass interference that they didn't call in the end zone? You know what's funny is that when we played the Broncos for opening game when Peyton Manning came back, or was that his?
No. So this was second year. So this was when we played him the first time. We had Brock Osweiler stepped in for him. We played him at home, and that was the whole no-fly zone. Been through for like I think 400 yards, 5 touchdowns on him. Then we had to go see him again, but this is when AB is out because AB gets knocked out versus Cincinnati, right? In terms of the wild card game, and no L Bell, so we get my dog Fitzgerald Toussaint. This is his one.
Because I went to go watch his first game being a Denver Bronco against the Steelers that year. Whenever his first year was for Denver, I don't even know what year that was. Yeah. And I remember it because I never knew what the crowd was yelling, and I realized they were yelling incomplete when I was at the game, and I was like, "Oh, what a cool little chant!" Anyways,
shout out to them boys though, man. So 3 and 4 then is my full postseason record, guys. All right,
not very sexy. NFL
no, because we all of us did that. Y'all tell me all the time in the chat. We haven't won up. No, Tanisha.
In the comment section, chat. If you've ever played in the NFL playoff game, just half a game.
No, Tanisha. The comments remind me daily. I can even pull up when we posted the top 10 wins, and they say we haven't won a playoff game since 2016. We haven't. So since y'all say we did it.
So now I get lumped in with everybody. Yep. It be your own people sometimes. Like today, I'm just on the
you're part of this. You had some postseason success with us. All right, you was out there the last time we won in 2016. I was with you. I was out there together. Yep. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, friends, I wasn't out there. Okay. I'm not, I don't do much of anything. I don't have stats and all that.
Nope. You was there. You were there. And then let me get this next super chat real quick too. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to distract me over here. I'm not about to let her. I'm not going to let her distract me tonight. Okay. We're not going for this. We're not going for this.
Nothing about me is a distraction. Yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They believe you. All right. They believe you. Okay. Anywho.
Nothing about me is a distraction.
Shout out to King Cam from the 901. Not Cam. Hey, with the captain. All right. But shout out to King Cam. He says, What are y'all end of season predictions? Oh, this is easy. Super Bowl. Come on, man. I'm raining confetti on me. That's what I'm planning. I'm planning on us not losing another game. We done won 2 in a row. Why don't we continue to get hot? That's how I see it. I see Aaron Rodgers looking like he about to continue to turn that clock back further and further. That's how I see it. I see a team that looks like they're finding out identity or more consistency with their offensive identity when we're talking about attacking the middle of the field, which we saw with Muth, which we saw with MVS on the depot, which we saw with DK Metcalf right on the touchdown.
Yeah.
We're seeing an offensive line that throughout all the criticism, they just continue to keep getting better and better, regardless of who you put out there also. Right? Dylan Cook, shout out to the young guy. If y'all want to hear from Dylan Cook, we got an interview with the homie tomorrow. All right. But either way, shout out. Right. So it's certain things that I'm seeing from this squad where I'm like, yeah, why do I have to just assume that's not going to work? Just to be negative? Nah, I don't see that. Until I see it not work, I'm going to continue to believe that they will keep this momentum going defensively right now. The way we're rushing the passer, the way that we're stopping the run. Back-to-back weeks now, we have faced Derrick freaking Henry and A-Chain, right? Devon A-Chain. These are 2 of the most productive running backs in today's NFL. Now, we know we got 2 more very productive running backs coming in this weekend. But we face 2 very tough challenges and 2 very different stylistic running backs. Derrick Henry pushing a little bit more of the mind of a David Montgomery. You talk about Devon A-Chain pushing more in the line of Jahmyr Gibbs. So I've seen us stop both styles runs. I've seen us have to deal with 13 personnel, big body groupings, and some of that stuff with the weird formations. Baltimore give you that on occasion. And then I've seen them with all that super window dressing. All right, can I get you with the misdirection? That's what Miami was running. So why should I not assume that we can knock this one out? We know how we feel about Cleveland. And then you mean to tell me Baltimore in Pittsburgh in the crib for the marbles? Come on, man. And I'm supposed to bet it. I'm supposed to say no. I'm supposed to say Steelers ain't gonna win that one.
Yeah.
I'm even gonna be at the game. I'll pull up to that one. I'm like, yo, I want to be in the cold for that one. I got to see it with my own eyes. And it's like, I'm supposed to just say that, no, we ain't gonna win. And then let me guess. We'll get to the postseason and it's New England, the team that we already beat already, right?
Yeah.
I should be really fearful of New England. All right, I got you. Oh, okay, not New England. Okay, let's see. We'll pull up our AFC teams, right? Let's go AFC, top AFC teams. So we already beat the Patriots. Let's see. No, because the Colts are technically out the playoffs right now. It would be Jaguars and Texans. Technically, one of them two.
I forgot about the Jags. You know
what I'm saying? So it's like, am I like that? I'm sorry, they don't move my needle. I'm a fan of Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, big fan, but that doesn't scare me, right?
No.
So once again, it's like, all right, we talked about the Broncos, Chargers. Maybe that's the one. Maybe that's the one that I should feel like, all right, bet. They're the ones that are going to knock us out. But yeah, hard pass for me personally to not feel like we can do everything I want us to do. But that's just how I perceive it, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all see? And then Tanisha, we need to know, what is your end of the season prediction? And don't let me rub off on y'all, please, guys. Y'all know me. I'm always optimistic. You feel me? Because I see it how I want to see it. So y'all tell me how y'all see it, all right? But don't let me rub off on y'all, all right? I'm the happiness guy. Y'all know this, man, all right? I just wake up and I brush my teeth smiling. I'm sorry. I should frown. I know. Hey, man, I had a little bit of a cough. You know, this cold and hot temperature. I should feel sad and down and gloomy. I know we haven't won a playoff game since 2016 when me and Tanisha were out there together. I get it. But, but it's like, I'm sorry.
The way that's going to play on playback is god. Yeah. So okay. I had a thought before you started reading the teams, actually. Then when you started reading the teams, I think my mind changed. So at this point, I'm saying screw all of this. I'm going Steelers, Packers in the Super Bowl. How about that for a storyline? How about that
be crazy
for a storyline?
That would be crazy. The history, everything. Last time these opponents met in the Super Bowl,
sign me up.
The quarterback was, and what he did was like, "Whoa, baby, hold on now." That would be fire.
Sign me up. So moving forward, I am on the Steelers versus Packers in the Super Bowl because why not? Who doesn't want that?
I want to win a 7th Lombardi this season, and I'm just a personal believer in speaking into existence. I believe the power of mind. I feel like, man,
Rodgers, Jordan Love, Super Bowl. They've already beaten us. They've already beaten us once this year. They were the last team that beat us the last time we went to the Super Bowl.
And when we lost this year, we were winning for 3 quarters.
Yes. Like So mainly there's not a team in the AFC right now that when you said their name, I was thinking, ooh, okay, that matchup. The only team right now, when I watch them play, I say to myself, I recognize that team because I feel like my Steelers have been there. That is the Houston Texans. And it is because that defense reminds me of an old Steelers defense. It's just nasty. They're gritty. They don't give a damn. They're aggressive. All of it. Like they are down for whatever. And I love
Match
that.
The coach's identity. Matches the coach's identity.
Every single thing about that defense speaks to me. Everything about them. And I think that they are the most talented, underrated team that no one's really talking about. But obviously, like everything, I don't think that offensive line is very good, and we can go on and on and on and talk about all the other stuff. But that defense is the one thing that when I look across, the Broncos defense and the Texans defense. I think the Texans defense looks faster and sexier to me, but those are the only teams where I'm seeing something specific that I'm like, woof. Everything else, I'm just like, we can contend with that. Like, I mean. Yeah. And I sometimes I'm embarrassed to say how much football I watch, but like the amount of times I'm just like watching these teams too, I know what I feel like. And there's only certain teams when I see something, I feel something. And it's those two defenses make me feel something, but no one's offense really makes me feel anything. And that's just how I feel in the AFC this year. That's just how I feel. So I'm Steelers, Green Bay, Super Bowl. Can you
She's calling it. She's calling it. I want that. I'm all for that. All right. So King Camp, I'm pushing Steelers Packers. All right. It's a possibility. That's what I want as well. Okay. But that's how I see it happening, man. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, and you're a winner because you've played in the NFL. Shout out to you.
Or because you have a PhD. So that means you're like really smart. So shout out to you.
No, it's because you've played in the NFL. Do you want me to pull up your stats?
That's why the internet was tripping out, because it was like, yo, what is all this nonsense, man? Like you are a YouTuber. If you're not a YouTuber, like it was like acting weird. So trust me, I'm with you. Okay, I don't want any issues. Okay,
I don't want any issues. I can pull up those stats just in case you ever wanted to be reminded who you are. Although I know that you know who you are, but you know,
I want no problems.
Hey, does 178 mean anything to you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't even count that high. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. No anything. I was actually going to ask you, actually, speaking of numbers, have you ever heard of -7? Have you ever heard of 7? I'm going to talk about that. Okay. I don't want to talk about all the numbers you're throwing. I don't know any of that number. I don't know any of that. I know the number 7 and -7. That's what I know.
Your brain is registering right now. Yeah. Kudos to you. Kudos to you being like, she's not going to get me on this one. No, don't know what that means.
I know the spread is 7 this week. That is all I know. That is the only number that I associate with. Okay. So how do you feel about those numbers? How do you feel about that number? Okay.
They have them favored to win by 7?
7. At the crib. Now you said at the crib, you said the dome.
Yeah, but I don't think they are that good. They're good. I don't think they're that good.
They pissed though. They just got beat. And for them too, you know, they got to start winning. They don't have a lot of room to just be playing around, because we know Chicago and Green Bay are technically ahead of them. And as it stands today, they're one of the odd men out postseason wise. So they know, because I mean, you think right now, right? Rams, Seahawks, and Niners, those are the 3 that are making it from the NFC West. They're 10 wins, 11 wins, 11 wins. Buccaneers are winning their division at 7-7, so they'll get in. Then from there, you got Bears and Packers at 10-4, Packers 9-4. It's like, yeah. And then you still got Eagles winning their division at 9-5. Yeah.
7 points though?
Lions gotta have it. They feel like because you know the Steelers suck. You know that. Steelers can't stop nobody. They can't score. You know all these things. That's what they say. But
yeah, I
points,
don't.
man.
Yeah, I think that's a lot. I don't mind them having them favored to win, because one thing the Lions have shown is that they can score points. And how do you win
They
football
scored
games?
50 at one point of this year too.
Exactly.
Right? Was that
you
week
got to score
4?
points.
Yeah.
Exactly. To win football games, you have to score points. So I'm not shocked they're favored to win at home. All of that. Not shocked by that at all. The point spread is a little shocking. I think 7 is a little bit much, but that's just my opinion. I'm not shocked that they're favored though.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Honestly, I'm with you. I'm definitely not surprised they're favored it. The 7 did catch me off guard just because of the common opponents. But what I will say is the style, right? If you're a Vegas person and you're trying to entice one way or the other, you're going to play into, man, they scored 34 points. Even though they lost, they scored 34 points. It was exciting, was passing on the field. They gave up 41 though, right? We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna ignore that part. They gave up 40. And then it was like, hey, y'all won and y'all look dominant, right? The 28-15 to 15, we could all agree. It's like, yeah, that score doesn't truly reflect the spread in terms of what the game was when we were watching it, right?
Yeah.
But they can minimize that by, hey, Tua just got benched. Tua is done. Man, Miami is struggling. Where literally y'all weren't saying any of that when they were on this 4-game streak, and they're questioning, are they going to be able to make their way into the postseason? Because that was the conversation, right? So I can see Vegas trying to play that whole game, but I'm like, yo, man, we weren't supposed to beat the Dolphins. Y'all know that.
Yeah, 7 is long.
3-point spread.
Yeah. That's a big spread in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I will say too, I don't have all of the Lions scores in all of them, but I do think that they very easily do score 30 points in a lot of games. And I can't think the last time we scored 30.
Yeah.
When did we?
So you ready? So they scored, let's see, 34 points versus the Rams. They scored 44 versus Dallas. They scored 24 in a loss versus Green Bay, 34 in a win versus the Giants, 44 in week 10 versus the Commanders, another 24 piece in a loss, 24 in a win versus Tampa early on. Then they had a 37, 34, 38, 52.
Yeah.
Between weeks 2 and weeks 5. Like, they
and when's the last time we scored 30?
We're not a 30 scoring team. We're trying to get you in that sweet. Our sweet spot is 24 to 28. That's 24 to 28. Keep you under 20. We are loving it. Okay. And it's been tuning people up to the tune of us being number 1 in the division, getting us a nice little spot to potentially, within the next 2 weeks, lock in a playoff spot. That's what we got on the table right now. All right. Yeah. So we can't look at their 8-6 and act like their 8-6 is sexy and our 8-6 is not sexy. It's like, no, bro, 8-6, 8-6. I don't care about none of that. All right, y'all ain't about to hit me with the, but what about this and what about, but they did. Nah, player. 8-6, 8-6. The same way you hear me talk about a win is a win, a loss is a loss. 8-6 is 8-6, player. So we're gonna gas that. I'm gonna gas mine too. If we gonna act like they all hot, I'm like, bro, they're the 3rd best team in their division. We're the 1st best team in our division. Hear none of it. I think we're gonna whoop them. How about that? Let's go. You said the spread 7, run it up on us. Let's ride, man. Yep, that's how I look at it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
But does the number 178 mean anything to you?
It's been a lot of like technology that we deal with YouTube, and like I can't even keep up with it. You know what I mean? So all these numbers it's all running together. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I don't even like numbers. I don't even like numbers. I'm more of a letters guy. I'm more of a like, let's type in A, B, C, D, E. I'm more of that type of guy than like all these numbers, 3 digits, 1 digit, 2. It's just like, I just can't keep up with all that, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. There's some super chats, but David asked a question earlier. He said, "Oh, all right. Question for both of you. Can I put it on the screen if I hit it?
I think you should be able to click it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Did it work?
Yeah. Can you see it? Okay.
I see it.
Let's on my screen. It said, question for both of you. Could you both see yourself on Survivor and win Survivor? What a great question. Let me answer for myself. I would absolutely never want to go on any of those shows, but I am so freaking competitive that as soon as I landed and it was showtime, you would think I would be the most adventure. I don't care. Okay. Because game on. At home, no, I don't want to go on no Survivor. I don't care about that. I'm not going to do that. I want to take a shower. I want to do my hair. I want to dress cute. I want to look cute. I want to do what I want to do. But if I land there, it's game on. So absolutely, do I see myself winning Survivor? Yes, I do. So it's up to you, sir.
Shout out. For me, yeah, I know this is a big L for me. Okay. The only way I'm winning any situation like that is if it's life or death. Okay. If you're telling me that this is a TV, it's a game, I got to sign like, yeah, bro, I lose. Can I go home, please? I want to shower. I want my bed. I want my toes and my slippers. Okay. I want to sit in my favorite chair. I want my favorite drink. Okay. I'm at that stage of my life right now, and I'm not even apologizing for it, okay? Because on the front end, it was like, yep, it was always, all right, I'm ready, I'm here. Now I'm like, no, I don't want no stress. I don't want nothing that makes you feel uncomfortable, okay? So yeah. But now if it just so happened that, the cruise, it fell off, and yeah, we end up on this, Survivor Island that we got to figure out a way to survive, I'm a quarterback now. I'm gonna figure this thing out. I got this. All right. Yeah. Hey, leaders lead. All right. Who got that? Food, security, shelter. Mm-hmm. The game. All right. Who on what? All right. What you do well? Okay. Force one spot. Okay. Bet. Energy. I need that. Okay. Keep the momentum up. Come on now. Where the crowd at? Okay. There it is. Yeah. I know how to orchestrate all that, but yeah, it would have to be life or death though. I don't have that. I know my calling. That ain't my calling.
Yeah, that's what I said. Do I want? I know. No. I don't ever want to do that. However, don't challenge me. if you challenge me, absolutely, I'm going to win. But in a normal day, I'm like, no, I'm good. Also, Josiah Williams is so disappointed in your answer because he had hyped you up so much. He was so ready for you to come in and be like, yes, I'm going to dominate. I'm going to take over.
I am a humble, self-aware gentleman. Okay. I am very self-aware and I know who I am. I know what my mindset is at this stage. So that's why it's like, if it was life or death, for sure. I feel great about us getting up out of there. Like that's in my mind. I'm always built to survive. I work out so I can survive, regardless of the situation. Are we running? We swimming? We fighting? We handle it? However we got to think it out. However you want to do it. I'm prepared for all of it. That's how I prepare. You feel me? But to just go out there and test it. No. That sounds like, hey, go put the bulletproof vest on and just see if it works. It's like I don't need it. When it's time, we'll know, all right? But I don't want to just go out there for the fun of it. It's like that other show. Is it Naked and Afraid? I'm like, you just volunteering to go out here and stress yourself out just to see if you could do it? No.
I love how he just knew you were gonna say yes.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
He just knew it. He was so ready for you to be like, yes, I got this. We're gonna do it. And you're like, I want my slipper or something.
I was watching Cam Newton. Cam Newton did a show. It was similar to like the Survivor, but it was with Bear Grylls and Special Forces. I'm watching it. I'm like, yo, it's so dope. And I'm like, I think I could do all of that stuff. But I'm like, would I do that? Absolutely not. Why would I want? He's hanging from a helicopter in the middle of the ocean. It's like, why would I want to do that? I don't want to do that either. For what? Mm-hmm. For what?
I don't.
Hey, it's freezing cold here. For what? For what? At this stage, I've already done the heavy lifting. I am good. Okay. I'm trying to do the next thing through the words. Okay. Through my mind. Okay. Less of the physical. That's what I'm trying to do the next part on. All right. I've done that part. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So there's your answer. Yeah. Sorry that.
Salute to the crib though, man. P-Town in the building. You already know what time we on, man. Let's get it.
I don't know, Moats. I don't think he knows what time you're on.
Hey, look. When it's time, if it's gotta have it, I'm ready to perform. I just don't. You just can't just be thought. Do you see Usain Bolt just go out there and run casual races? No, he run it when it's time to do it. So when it's time, I'm ready to prepare. But if it ain't time, I ain't about to just do that. No. You know what I'm saying? Nope. That's yep. If you know you got it, you know you got it. But you ain't got to do all that. Nope. I'm not just throwing it out. Just throw it out there. I'm not just, hey, man, just test it. Just test. Why keep testing it? No, test too much. It's going to come the wrong way now. You better stop it now. Nope. I don't want no parts of it.
There's your answer, chat. For those of you that were wondering if.
Shout out to everybody that does do Survivor, though, okay? Shout out to y'all Survivor folk out there. I don't want no parts of that. All right.
I love that. I love those questions.
Shout out to the side.
But I love
I get those real quick. Heck yeah, man. I like this, right? This is what happens when Tanisha's on the show. So y'all like both streams, subscribe to both channels. You already know the drill. Okay, this is what we on. All right, this is what we on. And of course, don't forget to join her membership as well. And I think that was my link. And where's your? I thought you had. Did I start the wrong one?
Did you?
I thought you dropped both of them. I could have sworn I was like, yo.
All right. Are you ready? I am doing this only for you and for you only.
I appreciate you on this. Let's go.
Only for you. You got
Look
that.
Look at that right there. Look at it right there. Yeah, you see it. You see it, ladies and gents. All right, y'all see it. Okay, y'all see it. Don't worry about that second one. That you want the first one. All right. No. This is the one that matters the most. Okay. All right. Now we'll get to these super chats. Okay, because I know y'all on the back end. I know y'all over here like, yo, Mos, y'all been having a fun. Y'all been wild. I know. This is what we do. Okay, this is what we do. It was a short week. Okay, this is what happens on a Monday. Okay, when you play on Monday night, it gets off the rails. Okay,
it does. It knocks everything off. Because what the hell? Somebody said something, and I was like, oh, right. It's time for me to get ready for my next video. Like, what are we doing?
I was like, holy smokes. I'm over here like, we still behind a ball. Sorry. I'm like, oh, yep, my bad. That's on me, guys. That's on me. So no worries. But let's get this super chat from the homie 12th Wonder. Shout out 12th Wonder. He says, crazy. Don't you start this. I should have read this beforehand. Crazy. I just looked up Moses' legendary stats and realized he was born 8 days after me. Shout out to March Legends. Steelers win out. I'm calling it. I'm with you as well, man. Steelers winning out. And shout out to all the March baby. Shout out to all the Pisces in the building. Or if you're Aries, shout out to y'all as well. But you know what time we're on, all right? We ain't even worried about that middle part. Shout out to Crazy. All right, shout out to Crazy. Shout out to March babies. And we're just going all of that. Steelers win. He's calling it. I'm loving that. That's what we are. I love that. Shout out.
We did it, chat.
Yep. Shout out to 12 Wonder. Shout out to 12 Wonder. We're not doing that. Shout out to 12 Wonder. All right. Shout out to 12 Wonder. And then, nope. And then we're just gonna right into it. It's Simon. Shout out to Simon. Okay. Or is it Simeon? Might be Simeon. I think that's Simeon. Yeah.
I think that could go either way.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I see that both ways. But either way, it just sounds cool. All right.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, and we appreciate you for the super chat as well. He says, what about the two former NFC North QBs in the Super Bowl? Steelers versus Rams? Stafford, Rodgers. That would be hard. McVay, Tomlin, the two boy wonders. He did it as a defensive-minded youngest guy until offensive-minded youngest guy. Oh, this is the understudy that's supposed to catch Coach T and, blow out all the war records that he's done throughout his 19 years and 191 wins, all of that stuff. It's like, all right, I'm with that. And we would also get a chance to see, does defense truly win championships?
Or offense?
Or is it offense, right? Yeah. Would really be that match. Yeah.
Rodgers and Devontae Adams on opposite teams.
Stafford and Devontae, Rodgers and DK. Who's the better? Now they do got a Puka in there. They got a Puka in there. I didn't think about it. Well, we got an MVS though. We got MVS. We got some homies. We got a Thielen.
We're gonna rally.
Let's jump in. We got a Jonnu, we got a Darnell, we got a Moof, we got a Connor Hayward on touch push. All right, we got a Kenneth Gainwell, okay, who will one-hand catch you off the backfield of death. Okay, we got a Jalen Warren as well. Okay, don't play with us. You know how we'll jump you. Death by 1,000 cuts, fool. Y'all know what we on. Yeah, we ain't scared of nothing.
How funny that we both at one point were like,
I was like, I ain't like that part. I'm feeling that part.
We're bringing everybody. Yeah. We're bringing everyone. Strength and numbers.
When in doubt, you jump them, guys. That was the beauty of defense. You don't have to be one-on-one. No, I ain't got to make that tackle one-on-one. You said it was how many assisted? We jumping, fool. Either I'm jumping or I'm jumping them with you, okay? If you get them, I'm going to jump on the pal, and if I hit them first, you better not be late.
I love that. Because I think that's funny. We both were like, shit, Puka? Okay,
I was like, oh.
Yeah, we got somebody. That's awesome.
Shout out to Puka.
But I can think of all cool things like that with a lot of NFC teams.
Yeah.
Because even if you throw in Philly, now we have like a Philadelphia Super Bowl.
I mean, shoot, you talk about Andy Weidel over here coming from Philly, and then Brandon Hunt, who's assistant GM over there, coming from Pittsburgh.
Gainwell.
Come on, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just like, yo, it's some similarities. And the fact that it's in the same state. Philly,
And
Pittsburgh.
I don't think
Oh
I
yeah,
think Broderick and Darnell, were they a part of
they're
that Georgia
they're
team
all of
with
them together.
Carter?
Yep, and Nolan Smith, all them boys. Yep.
Now, see,
So you
that's
would
what I'm
get that
saying. Like
reunion as well.
yeah, we could. There's so many teams that the
Yeah.
Steelers would match up. Like you could have endless storylines, and those are just the things that we know. I'm sure there's 1,000 things
Easily.
that they can
Easily.
find. I mean, because I can Google like
Isaac Sayumalu. That's a former
offensive
Philadelphia
lineman.
Eagle as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's similar to like how I can find all your NFL stats online.
I don't know why
because
you keep bringing up this nonsense.
in the NFL, and so it's very similar with those storylines with your NFL playing days. Your NFL playing days.
Shout out to YouTubers. Shout out to everybody that's a part of the YouTube family. Shout out to all those YouTubers. One band, one sound. Okay.
Can I just say something that's kind of funny? So, I don't know if you're gonna think it's funny. One of my girlfriends, she's just like not a sports person. Like it's not her thing. She knows it's mine though, so she like watches all my channels, whatever. And she, for so long, she just watched our collaboration, and she just didn't say anything. One day, I think I said something, and she was like, the guy on the show that you're with, I know him. And I was like, you know him? She goes, okay, wait. No, I Googled him. And she's so proud. Because mind you, like this, she doesn't do this. Like this is not where she shines. Yeah. She's like, I Googled him and I saw him and I clicked. She got to watch a highlight of you.
Okay.
And she was like flabbergasted because she's like, she likes like reality TV and like stuff that's like not sports. Yeah,
salute to homie there. Salute.
I just thought it was funny. So anyway, so that's why I just think it's cool like that some people live in such different worlds that they don't even know. Like a lot of my friends are like, girl, you really just talk about football? Like there's no way. And I'm like, no, I do all the time.
And it's like, yo, it's a big community that loves us. All right, we're not the only ones.
It's like a different.
In fact, we're pretty much entrenched in it.
Yeah. And see, my other like passion is like cults and true crime. And so I'm often in their space, but they like go live with each other like on Sunday nights and Thursday nights. And I'm like, are you all crazy? Like football's on. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah. They have their own schedule, their own calendar. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But I like it. I like it. Well, shoot, on the back end of this thing, since we didn't cut up, we didn't win everywhere they needed us to go today.
See, I was good today.
I would agree. So salute you. All right. You were top notch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It
was only a couple of times where I had to only a couple of times where that came out, you know what I'm saying? As a whole, it was pretty cool. All right. So shout out to you. Okay. Shout out to you. But of course. Any final words before we completely get up out of here? What you got to leave the people with?
My final words are very simple. Arthur Moats played in the NFL. And I know we get up here and we laugh and we joke and it is a lot of fun. And it is a lot of fun. Never forget that Arthur Moats played in the NFL. Never forget that Arthur Moats was a Pittsburgh Steeler and we saw him play on the field multiple times. Never forget that he has 16.5 tackles or sacks in his entire career. Never forget the amazing, amazing human being that we are able to share our time with, that we were able to talk with, that we are able to take football knowledge from so that we can learn about our teams, okay? He knows how to tackle. He knows how to wrap up. He knows how to do football stuff, and he is fantastic. He played linebacker in the NFL, and he is phenomenal. And just when you think it's not cool enough because he played with the Steelers, he also got to play with Josh Allen in his career. I'm just calling it out because he is actually phenomenal. And that is all I have to say for this episode. We will see you all next week at some time. Moats, whenever you know what 178 means to you, you just let me know. But never forget that this man is amazing.
Are you
NFL
finished?
Player, fantastic. Don't let all these lights fool you. Your turn.
Listen. We don't preach behind the preacher. So I'm going to just leave whatever she just said out there into the ether. The only thing that I have to say, and they are numbers, and they're 3 digits as well. 191. It's the only numbers that I know. Those are the only digits that I can compute. And those 191 number that I'm referencing is in direct correlation to the amount of career regular season wins as a head coach of the National Football League. The most challenging league when it comes to parity, when it comes to longevity, when it comes to consistency, winning, and everything included. And within 19 seasons, and it's not even finished the 19 just yet, we're still counting, 191 career wins, 10th most all time for your Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. That's all I got for you. So hit the like button on both channels, stream, and make sure that you subscribe to both channels as well, join both memberships, all the other good stuff in between. Y'all stay safe out there. We will see you when we see you soon. Okay, but either way, we appreciate you for tuning in. Tanisha, as always, appreciate you. And until next time, shout out to you there. All right, till next time.
Oh, hold on, don't say it yet.
Oh, no peace there. No peace.
Next time, we need to know how many of those wins you were part of Mike Tomlin's led team because you played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right.
No.
Bye.
We as a collective.
It's okay. Somebody will do the research. Congratulations.
We appreciate y'all.
So important.
We're not listening to this. All right. Thanks.